Welcome sa zip9.com. This video tutuloy natin yung ating series about direct and inverse proportions. No? Sa previous 3 videos, ang ginawa natin is nag-solve tayo ng problem about direct proportion. And kung napanood nyo yung unang video natin, no? This is the 5th video. No? Kung napanood nyo yung unang video natin, ito yon yung problem na ginamit natin to explain what is direct proportion. No? Dito, gustong just a brief review. No? Si Sarah wanted to find the weight of one ream of bond paper, but she has only 100. But she has only less than 100 pieces left. To estimate, she weighed 10 pieces and found that it was 45 grams. No? So, ilang grams kumbaga yung 500 pieces, no? So, ang ginawa ni Sarah was to put the quantities on a table, no? Yung number of sheets niya 10. Tapos yung kanyang winay ay 45 grams, no? So, obviously, pag dinoble ni Sarah yung number of sheets, dodoble din yung weight niya, no? So, kung 45 dito, 90, no? Pag dinriple niya yon, magiging triple din siya. And using that principle, makukuha mo na yung weight ng 500 pieces of bond paper. Now, hindi na natin isosolve yan kasi sinolve na natin yan from yung first video natin. Ang gusto natin makita dito is that kung makikita ninyo, no, ang pinaka-basic concept ng proportion is that when there are two changing quantities x and y, and if the value of x changes by 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and so on, and the value of y changes by 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and so on, respectively, then we can say that y is directly proportional to x. So, pag nagdoble ito, pag nagtriple ito, natriple din ito, pag nag 4 times ito, nag 5 times ito, pag nag 1/2 times ito, nag 1/2 times ito, no? Whatever you multiply dito, ganun din ang multiply sa quantity dito. Then these two quantities are directly proportional. Yun lang naman sinasabi natin dito, no? So this is just a brief review. Kung gusto niyo panoorin niyo yung unang video natin kasi ito natin pinapaliwanag na mas detalye, no? Now, aside from that, kung mapapansin niyo, ang pinag-uusapan natin na relationship dyan ay yung lumalaki is yung nirelate natin dito is yung parehong quantity, di ba? For example, dito na doble. Ang nirelate natin is yung number of sheets, no? Hindi natin nirelate yung dalawang quantities maliban doon sa, sabi nga sa definition natin, directly proportional sila. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, meron din relationship yung dalawang yan. No? For example, ano ba relationship ng y over x? Pag dinivide natin. Kung ito, 45 over 10. That is 4.5, di ba? O 4 and 1/2. 4.5. No? Siyempre, pag dinoble mo yan, magiging 90. Dinoble mo to. No? So, y over x pa rin. So, second is 45 over 10 times 2. Nag-times 2 ka dito, nag-times 2 ka rin dito. Mawawala din yan. Actually, multiply mo na siya sa 1. So, still 4.5. No? And if y equals 4.5, y over x equals 4.5. Ibig sabihin lahat ng relationship dito, lahat ng pair na yan, ng y and x, pag dinivide mo yung y and x, magiging 4.5 siya. No? Meaning, if you multiply both sides by x, we can have the relationship y equals 4.5 x. No? Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung 4.5 na yan is constant yan. So, ang ibig sabihin, anong mapapansin nyo dun sa mga quantities natin? Una, yung one meaning of a constant number, no? So, kung mapapansin natin, sandali. So, ang tawag natin pala dito is constant number. Constant number in a proportion. No? So, the constant number in a proportion no? Anong nare-represent niya? Yung constant number natin kanina is the y over x, no? Which is equal to 4.5, di ba? Yung constant number. The constant number in a proportion represents, anong nare-represent niya? Una, how much y increase, how much y increases, no? When the value of x increases. Pangalawa, pwede rin natin siyang y over x, di ba? I-represent as y over x. At pangatlo, the value of y when x equals 1. So when x equals 1, we have y equals 4.5 times 1 and y equals 4.5. So when x equals 1, the value of y is 4.5. Okay, humabol yung aso, no? May pusa. Kaya ewan ko, nagkakagulo na naman sila sa labas. So I hope meron kayo natutunan sa video na to. Abangan niyo yung mga susunod na videos natin dahil itutuloy pa natin yung videos on direct and inverse proportions. Maraming salamat. Gusto kayo invite sa sipnayan.com sa ating website, and of course, kung kayo ay nasa YouTube, pwede nyo i-visit yung ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.